Am I live? I'm pretty sure aku dah live. Hello, welcome to the stream. Terlalu terang lah. Okay, sekejap kita share dulu. Hello, welcome to the stream. Sekejap kita share dulu. Hendaklah ni dekat mana-mana. Hey. Masuk. Sapu. Wish. Okay. Says folks. La ilaha illallah. Ya Allah ya Rabbi, aku lupa nak stream video. Yes. Babeng tel. Okay, there you go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir.
See you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 5 scary videos you've never seen before.
Okay.
Or at least there's a pretty good chance you haven't seen them. But with all that said, let's begin.
Let's see.
This video is sponsored by Gin Rummy Stars, a free-to-play friendly gin rummy game.
Ya Allah, sponsor dia 2 minit sih.
Paranormal investigators Will, Chris and Keith are part of the IF investigation team, who frequently upload videos documenting their various explorations. In this particular video, published to their channel in January of 2018, the trio explore this creepy residential home located in Woodsboro, Texas, where they make quite a shocking discovery. For the first while, all goes well in the investigation. Nothing creepy happens and the group don't seem to find anything intriguing. However, during the middle of the video, the camera in the den manages to capture something truly eerie. Take a look.
Siapa tu? Dia main high kan tangan. Babeng dia punya sound effect.
Although it can be a little bit difficult to see because of the video's grainy quality and the dark den, if you look just carefully enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of a strange shadow-like figure moving around before ultimately disappearing entirely. In the description of the video, the group says that they have tried to debunk their find, but they can't come up with any sort of logical explanation. What do you think they ended up capturing in this creepy Woodsboro house that night? Be sure to let me know all of your theories in the comments below. On February 22nd, 2021, a man named James Gabriel uploaded this highly mysterious video to his YouTube channel that shows him trying to be silent so the viewer can hear something strange coming from somewhere close by. Throughout the duration of the video, if you listen closely, you can hear what sounds to be a series of strange, creepy mechanical noises coming from within the building James is filming in. Take a listen.
Aku risau dengan belakang tu sebenarnya.
And if that wasn't strange enough, towards the end of the video, something happens that causes James to look visibly startled before shutting off the recording.
Kau
Have a look and see
jangan.
for yourself.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad. Ya Allah.
Nothing too terrifying seems to be happening when out of nowhere, a chair in the back of the room seems to move all by itself, understandably causing James to wear a look of utter bewilderment. Sadly, because the video ends immediately after, we don't have too much in terms of context to go off of. So what
Poltergeist.
do you think? Was there a ghost keeping James company in this building that day? Was this staged in order to get some views? Be sure to let me know in the comments. A Reddit user named DKid75 posted a video to
Dia
the
tak
popular
start
ghost
seterus
subreddit
next
where
top
he
5 yang
shared a bit
semalam
of
lah.
context in the
Semalam
post
tu
title,
seram gila.
stating that the following video was recorded a couple of years ago and showcases his pet dog playing around with the uploader's son. Of course, that statement seems very normal, seeing as how millions of people across the world play with their dogs. However, as you will see in just a moment, this seemingly ordinary video soon transforms into something mysterious. Take a look.
Siapa kat belakang? Wait,
The dog in question begins
Oh,
to
tak,
bark
itu-
at
itu
something
tombol-
when out of
tombol pintu.
nowhere, an unseen force appears to push it across the floor before the video abruptly ends. Many people, including the uploader, have been left completely baffled by the footage, struggling to come up with any sort of logical explanation as to how this dog could be seemingly
tak tanjak,
pushed by nothing.
aku rasa dia tanjat
So
ni.
what do you think? Was there some sort of strange, unseen entity present in the room that pushed the dog out of the way? If so, why? These are two questions that we will sadly never get answers to.
To be honest, aku takut. Dah lah dengan lighting macam ni sih.
The following video
Paratruthers.
was uploaded to a YouTube channel known as Paratruthers on February 5th, 2015, and was recorded in Salford, United Kingdom. And ever since its upload, those who have watched it have been trying to come up with an explanation. In the video, we watch footage that was recorded late at night in an unseen area where Salford is completely shrouded in darkness. Out of nowhere, an unsettling breathing noise can be heard, accompanied with this absolutely chilling image.
Wih, ya Allah. Siapa tu? Wih, siapa bodoh? Siapa tu? Itu
A
nampak
bizarre,
macam
grey, alien-like entity can be seen walking towards the cameraman before the video ends shortly after.
teringat pula aku kat enemy
The
kat
uploader
Kingdom
insists that the
Hearts
entity
Punk,
captured
dia
in the
punya
recording
badan
is
dia
a
macam tu
real
bersih.
extraterrestrial
Aku tak ingat
being,
Heartless ke
stating that the
benda
figure is
lah.
way too tall and skinny to be a human being.
Tapi ya
The
Allah.
person also says that the skin is grey and resembles that of a snake, which definitely seems to be quite accurate. Other than the piece of footage, information regarding this video is sadly quite scarce. What do you think this entity is? Is this actually an alien roaming the streets of Salford?
Macam
Is it somebody in a costume? I'll let you be the judge.
Ish, ya Allah.
This last
Sumpah
video
aku
was quite
sangat
possibly
takut
the
sebab
most mysterious
shadow
one
kat
on today's
belakang
list.
ni aku tak tahu.
It was
Tapi
uploaded by a
insyaAllah
small
Ramadan
YouTube
ni tak
channel
ada
known
benda
as
sangat.
Archangel 4444
Archangel
and was published on
444.
February 18th, 2022. Since its initial upload, many viewers have been left deeply disturbed by the footage. During the first Many viewers have been left deeply disturbed by the footage. During the first few initial seconds of the video, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. The video is certainly a little bit blurry and it is difficult to see things, but otherwise it looks like footage recorded on a typical night out. However, in just a matter of seconds, something completely horrifying happens that seemingly has no explanation. Take a look and see for
Allahumma
yourself.
salli la ilaha illallah 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 la ilaha illallah. Ya Allah ya Rabbi ya Karim ya Allah Rabbi ya Allah ya Rabbi ya Allah dekat gila ya Rabbi ya Allah takut ya Rabbi.
As the uploader themselves puts it, the footage showcases a demon facing in from the etheric plane, or perhaps just partially uncloaking to cause terror to the poor victim. Pray Jesus to bind these monsters whenever they cause trouble.
Ya Allah ya Rabbi ya Karim.
Because this video has extremely unknown origins, it is very unlikely that we will ever get answers.
Ya
Let's just
Salam
hope
ya
that this video
Allah.
is fake, for the sake of our humanity and for the safety of our world.
Ya Allah, aku berharap dia fake juga tu kalau ada ya Allah ya Rabbi.
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you
Ih,
did, then
dekat
subscribe for more
gila ya
scary content.
Allah.
My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Sumpah seram ya Allah. Sumpah unsettling sih. Okay, dua lagi. Bapak lama sih dia punya Surfshark, dia punya ni.
Hello
headline.
everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. So, let's begin. On July 4th, 2010, a YouTuber named Seth Lee Thompson
Ya,
uploaded a creepy
kenapa
video with the
takut
simple
gila,
title
ya
of
Allah.
Poltergeist Activity. The video opens up with a title card that provides a bit of context before the actual footage starts. Quote, "Over the past couple of years, I've noticed increasing paranormal activity in my home. Setting up a camera this year, I finally got footage of my poltergeist. These are snips taken from hours worth of footage." End quote. So with that information, let's dive right into the video. The footage seems to have been recorded in a room in Seth's house, which looks normal enough, but a little over 1 minute in the footage, something strange happens. Take a
Aku
look.
buka lampu, aku tak berani Tak berani nak tutup lampu. Aku tak berani. Ya Allah. Buka lah.
Then, a little while later in the night, we watch footage that was filmed in the same spot as earlier, and yet again, something weird happens. Have a look and see.
Something weird happened. dia bergerak kan, dia bukan tunjuk diri kan. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Again, an object can be seen
Allahu
tumbling down the
Akbar.
staircase. But as you can see, it seems like nobody's at the top of the stairs to push this object down. So who or what is doing this? But if that wasn't creepy enough, take a look at what happens next.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad. Ya Rabbi, ya Rabbi, ya Karim. Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Seram ya Allah.
Seth is completely in the dark as to what happened in this video.
Nak carut
And
tapi
even
bulan
though it was
Ramadan, ya
uploaded to the
Allah.
platform
Seram
12
ya
years ago,
Allah.
there have not been any answers. Let's hope that one day that changes.
Okay. Skip.
Today's video is
Shut up.
the video. Over on TikTok, a woman named Tasha D posted a video explaining that every single morning, a couple of cooking books are scattered around her floor, which always leaves her confused because she obviously didn't leave them there. She then says that she plans to set up a camera in the kitchen overnight to potentially catch whatever is causing these books to fall to the ground every night. She says it may just be a rodent, but wants to film just to double check. As you can probably expect, it's not rodents. At first, the video seems to be quite normal as we watch overnight footage from Tasha's kitchen, but at 1 AM, something truly freaky happens that confirms that Tasha's fears are not unfounded. Take a look.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
Sure enough, just as Tasha said, the books fell over as depicted in the video. And what's equally interesting is that 2 hours later at 3 AM, these books slide themselves to the floor. So what could possibly be causing this to happen? It seems as if we may never know the answer for certain.
Orang tu suka sangat membaca buku masak ke apa?
A man on YouTube named A. Howie uploaded a chilling video to his channel on August 6, 2021 that focuses on him exploring a forest nearby to document for his viewers, following suit with the rest of the content he publishes on a frequent basis. For the first little while of this video, all seems to be going relatively smoothly as Howie works his way around the woods with a flashlight equipped in his hand to help him see where he's going in the cold dark night. However, it doesn't take long at all for things to take a seriously sinister turn. At about the 2.5 minute mark, Howie is able to record something truly horrifying that scares the daylights out of him.
Hey, you're gonna get away from my house, okay? You're gonna get away from my house.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Siapa tu? Ya Allah, mana? Ya Allah, mana? Ya Allah, mana? Mana ya Allah?
Hey, come here.
Uish, ya Allah, siapa tu?
It's obvious that the audio here is out of sync with the footage, but you can audibly hear Howie panicking and trying his best to run away from whatever that strange figure was, peering its head at the man from behind a tree. As for what that particular creature is, we have no idea, and neither does Howie. Judging by the looks of things, it seems like some sort of strange humanoid entity, but anything is possible. What do you think he managed to capture on camera that day? Was this some sort of strange humanoid creature? Was it just a person? Or was this whole thing just a hoax to get some views?
Memang
Let me
lepas
know
ni
your thoughts in
tengok gambar
comments.
kucing lah. Siuy. Sian betul. Ya Rabbi. Number
If you
2.
were to take a quick look at Eon Jones' YouTube channel, you would find an assortment of videos relating to the popular Pokemon video game series, which is obviously nothing scary.
Except
However,
for that one.
there's one particular video on his channel that certainly stands out like a sore thumb for being absolutely terrifying. In the description of the video, Eon provides a little bit of context, writing, quote, "I was exploring an abandoned nursing home. In the first video, I was just trying to be creepy and post it to TikTok before I realized I actually got something. The second video, I returned with a friend of mine because I wanted to have someone there to share the proof. We weren't prepared to handle what was going to happen." End quote. So now, with all that context out of the way, let's take a look and see what Eon was able to record that day.
Oh, selesai nama. Siapa kat hujung tu? Siapa kat hujung tu ya
As
Allah?
Eon walks down the dark and deserted corridor of the abandoned nursing home, a figure appears at the end of the corridor. Whether it's a threat or not is anybody's guess. In the second video that Eon took while in the nursing home, he's walking around the building with his friend, trying to film proof of paranormal activity within the area, and sure enough, he gets exactly what he wished for. Have a listen.
Whatever it is,
Punya apa?
Yeah, there's nothing there. Alright.
I know I saw something, and I know I'm not fucking crazy.
An extremely chilling, demon-like scream can be heard coming from somewhere within the building. But obviously, as soon as the two friends hear this, they try their best to run as fast as they can away from the area
Ya
to make it
Rabbi.
out of there alive.
Seram ya Allah.
Thankfully, they do, but it still doesn't make this piece of footage any less terrifying. What was making that guttural scream? And what was that figure in the first video? These are questions that will never be
Ya
answered.
Allah, seram ya Allah. Jangan cakap.
Over on the Backwoods Creepy subreddit, users can find a wide variety of terrifying videos taking place in the wilderness. This particular video was recorded by Throat Sing King, who was
Oh,
out in
ini
the
tengok
woods
dah.
one day when he recorded this footage. In it, we watch him as he sings outside, practicing his vocals, when right from the beginning, we can see a dark figure standing far in the distance. Take a look and see.
Pretty sure he was looking for where the sound was coming from, but I stopped and started talking and now he's confused.
Oh.
But as soon as the man starts to sing, things get incredibly strange.
Aku tak
Little
perasan
did we
sih.
know that towards the end
Video-
of the footage,
video yang
he
sama
ended up
tak bagi tahu
recording
pun ada benda
something
tu.
truly terrifying that's sure to chill his bones when he goes back to review the footage later on.
Alright.
I think this is a different video. Ada dua. Ada
A bizarre
dua.
humanoid-type figure can be seen in the distance,
Ya Allah, dia punya
causing many
ni.
commenters to be confused and creeped out by the frightening discovery.
Yang ni dia tunjuk kat New Top
There are
5,
even
tapi
a
aku
few
tak tahu pula yang
skeptics in
sebelum tu
the
ada lagi
comments
satu.
who are having a difficult time explaining the figure away at the end of the video. So what do you think this figure is in Throat Sing King's video? Do you think this is a humanoid entity? Is it just a person? Be sure to let me know your thoughts on this entity in the comment section down below. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Bismillah. One more.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. So, let's begin. Justin Parker Productions is a YouTube channel that is mostly filled with content relating to random vlogs, comedy sketches, and food. In other words, it's not at all the kind of channel where you'd expect to find a creepy video. But there is one upload he made on November 24th, 2021 that's certainly quite scary. At the beginning of the video, Justin explains that there is something strange in the closet that's causing his cat to be freaked out. At various points throughout the video, the curtain can be seen moving seemingly all by itself, which only makes Justin and his cat more uncomfortable as time passes. This continues for quite a long while, but then towards the 1-minute mark of the video, something a bit more aggressive happens. Take a look and see.
And she keeps going over here to it, you know.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah,
Hell.
ya Allah, ya Rabbi,
See,
ya
this
Karim.
is what was going on a while ago.
La
Damn
ilaha
curtain.
illallah, la ilaha illallah,
Over here
ya
moving.
Allah.
At this point, it's obvious that Justin is slowly getting more paranoid, but even still, he manages to stick around and film the closet in case something else happens. And sure enough, a little over 30 seconds later, something much more terrifying happens.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
I don't know what the hell it is.
La
no,
ilaha
no.
illallah,
Oh,
la
hell no.
ilaha illallah.
I'm done.
An object gets thrown out of the closet, which understandably causes Justin to freak out. To this day, Justin has no idea who, or rather what, was inside his closet. Who knows if he will ever solve the mystery. Let's just hope something like this never happened to him or his cat again.
I just want to go dagat.
Today's video is sponsored by Hero Wars. I find
Bye-bye. Oleg
the
Peru.
following bizarre video was published to YouTube in June of 2015 by a man named Oleg Petrov, and seems to showcase some truly eerie activity happening in the middle of the day in a seemingly normal home. The video begins with an audibly panicked Oleg, saying that there is something in his kitchen while panting heavily. Throughout the course of the video, Oleg slowly makes his way to the room, careful not to make too much noise. However, despite his slow movements, it seems as if he still got quite a scare at the end of the day. Have a look.
Hear something in the kitchen. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, ya Allah, ya Rabbi, ya Karim.
All is peaceful and quiet in the kitchen for a long while, when all of a sudden, one of the chairs begins to move aggressively toward Oleg, which in turn causes him to flee from the area as fast as he can before shutting off his recording. Sadly, this video doesn't have a whole lot of context surrounding it, meaning that there is not a whole lot to analyze here. By watching the video, it certainly seems that there was nothing in the kitchen, but the chair moving could obviously be achieved with the help of string. So was this the work of a poltergeist, or was it just a hoax? I guess we'll never know for sure. The following video, posted to TikTok by a woman going by the username Whitmarie1, looks like a wholesome and innocent video on the surface. In it, we hear Whitney trying to get her horses' attention, who are all too busy relaxing outside to hear their owner. It only takes Whitney a couple of seconds to realize that her horses are stopped still and looking at something. Naturally curious, Whitney proceeds to look around and scan the area for any sign of what her horses are so captivated by. Although she doesn't initially notice anything, that changes relatively quickly.
Taxi. Hey.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. La ilaha illallah. Apa yang dia nampak? Apa yang dia nampak? Apa yang dia nampak? Hey.
Out of nowhere, a deep and menacing voice can be heard coming from somewhere nearby saying, "Hey," before just a couple of seconds later, the same voice produces an incredibly unsettling laugh. In the description of the upload, Whitney says that the entire incident left her completely speechless, and it seems as if the commenters on the post are as equally confused as she is. Was this some sort of demonic entity roaming around the area, trying to startle her? Was it just a prank? Or was this a hoax? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Here.
A TikTok user named Angelo Badiano shared the following video to his account on March 21st, 2022, and seems to be quite cute and adorable when you first take a look at it. We watch as Angelo's trying to give a drink to his baby, when all of a sudden, something strange startles him.
Les quiero enseñar a mi princesa cómo ya platica conmigo. Mi amor, ay, perdón. ¿Qué es eso? Ven, Angelini. Ven, mi amor. Ven, párate, para que no puedo hablar. ¡Lisette! Espera, mi amor. ¡Lisette! Nos acaban de tocar la puerta y la acaban de abrir, no hay nadie. Estoy solo con mi hija. Estoy temblando. Espérate. Les quiero mostrar que no hay nadie acá en el patio, no hay... ¡Lisette! ¡Ven! No hay nadie acá en el patio.
A mysterious knocking noise can be heard coming from the door nearest Angelo, before eventually opening all by itself. It's obvious that he's quite spooked by this incident, and it's hard to blame him. He proceeds to take a good look around, but he is unable to find anything whatsoever. When Angelo went to bed that night, he was surely deeply concerned for the safety of himself and his baby. And seeing as how this video is so new, anything is possible. Let's just hope that whatever knocked on that door and opened it isn't lingering around, and that Angelo and his baby can live in peace. ILM and Bano Paranormal is a well-known paranormal investigation YouTube channel where viewers can watch his various dangerous adventures, exploring some of the creepiest places imaginable, including abandoned houses, factories, and haunted forests. In this particular video, he's investigating an underground shelter that looks like something directly out of horror. Right from the get-go, as soon as he starts to explore the area, something incredibly bizarre happens.
This is the room where I have my stuff. This is the little thing I keep my gimbal in because it's kind of fragile.
Oi, siapa pergi buka?
Hello. I swear I closed the door.
Yes, you did.
The door that ILM and Bano closed opens all by itself without any sort of explanation. Despite this, he presses forward and continues investigating. A couple of minutes later, he finds himself exploring a remarkably gross and worn-down part of the shelter, which captivates him before out of nowhere, this happens.
What happened?
There's water down there. And it's not smart.
La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha illallah.
If that wasn't chilling enough, about 2 minutes later, it appears as if something from another dimension makes an effort to communicate with him.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha.
Freak, that scared me. Is that? Hello? Okay, so
Kau masuk seorang. Ni main Phasmo namanya ni, main Asylum. Ya Rabbi. Oh,
no wait, this.
jangan angkat. Jangan angkat. Bodoh, jangan angkat lah. Oh, so.
It's not plugged in.
Later on, he finds himself in an area that is completely littered with debris, and the walls can be seen basically rusting and peeling off before his very eyes. Out of the corner of his eye, the man notices something strange when this happens.
Something strange. Aku risau, ya Allah. Dia naik sendiri.
Oh. Okay, that.
Dia naik
I saw it
sendiri.
moving and I just completely.
At this point of the exploration, it's undeniable that ILMN is deeply frightened, but he isn't quite ready to call it a day yet. As he makes his way into this particular area of the shelter, all seems to be fine, at least for a minute or so, because the uploader's peace gets immediately disturbed.
Here. And go over.
Bunyi apa tu?
I think it was fine.
Ya Allah, ya Rabbi Karim, Astagfirullahaladzim, ya pelaku. Ya Rabbi! Ya Rabbi, siapa tu? Siapa tu? Weh, ya Allah.
Okay, the sound was definitely from here.
He doesn't seem to initially notice this scary shadow person, but thankfully he makes his way out of the shelter soon afterwards before anything bad could happen to him. ILMN is well accustomed to these kinds of places, but I think it's safe to assume that this location spooked him quite a bit. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Seram, ya Allah. Okay, dah cukup tengok 3 video teram sangat. Oh, thanks siapa yang tengok. Okay, itu sahaja kot kita punya ni. Jumpa lagi dalam stream akan datang. Aku tak tahu nak stream apa tu. Okay, bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.